How's it going, guys? I'm the Gaming Updater, but you can call me TK, and welcome to the Ewok Village as we discuss everything that we know so far about Star Wars Battlefront 3. So this video is coming out on the 20th of April 2015. So the trailer that you're looking at right now just came out a couple of days ago, and so that is when this video is as in this is everything we know up until now. So I've pretty much got a couple of pages of dot points in front of me. I'm really just going to read through them and tell you everything that we know. Everything here is from other YouTubers, it's from websites, it's from tweets from the game's developers and things like that. Everything here is true, everything here is spot on, everything here is what we know up until now. So let's get straight into it. So the game will be released on the 17th of November in America and the 19th of November in Europe. And I assume that's for places like Australia and things like that as well. It generally is. The game trailer was filmed in-engine using in-game models. However, at the end of the trailer you can read that it is not proper in-game footage. So I'm assuming this will be probably cinematic quality. So this won't be far off. This was on PlayStation 4. The trailer was done that you're looking at right now. This will be, you know, cinematic sort of quality, cutscene sort of thing you'll be looking at. So it's not going to be too far off what the game's going to look like. As in, this is this will be pretty close to what the game will look like. So it looks pretty damn incredible. First person and third person will be available, and you'll be able to switch between those as you want. So you'll be able to move in between third and first person, which is awesome. Plus, probably my favorite news so far, split screen will be available, but not for online gameplay. That sort of makes sense, as in I don't think you'll be able to go online in split screen with a friend. However, split screen will be available. The game will use DICE's Frostbite 3 engine for visuals and Dolby Atmos for audio, which allows them to set down, I think, about 126 soundtracks over each other, which just means it's going to be awesome audio as usual from DICE. The game creators use actual Lucas film props to design the game, and it will run at 60 FPS. So you'll be able to see in the trailer that you're looking at now. This is the one we got in E3 at 2014, I believe. And it'll show you. There you go. It shows you some of the props actually used in the film and them scanning them to be used in the game. It won't be coming out on current gen consoles, only next gen. So it'll be coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Just to clarify, so next gen consoles and PC. And on the screen when you're playing the game, this is more something to do with gameplay. On-screen map will be located in the left-hand side of the screen, and it will work similar to Destiny's map in the sense that rather than other players being shown as plain dots on the screen, certain quadrants or zones will be highlighted when enemies are in that area. And so, you know, something you'd see more on Destiny's sort of gameplay. And in the bottom right hand of the screen, you will be featured with 4 slots for items and weapons, 3 which are reserved for primary item slots, and a 4th for in-game pickup. So I'll just go that one again. I think I worded that a bit badly. So bottom right hand side of the screen will feature 4 slots for items and weapons, 3 seem to be reserved for primary item slots, and a 4th for in-game pickups. Weapons in the game do not have ammo limits, however they can overheat, so there's no, you know, weapons sort of like Battlefield or anything like that. But they do have a tendency to overheat, so once they do, there'll be a certain time where you have to let them cool down. So far, the game will feature vehicles such as AT-ATs, AT-STs, X-Wing fighters, speeder bikes, snow speeders, TIE fighters, and they have announced that you will be able to fly the Millennium Falcon. But so far, up until now, they're the only vehicles that are definitely announced. So AT-ATs are the big walker robot camels, as they talked about them in Blue Harvest. AT-STs, which are the 2-legged walker things. The X-Wing fighters, speeder bikes, snow speeders, which are the things you'll see wrapping up the AT-ATs on the snow planets. TIE fighters, everyone knows what they are, and the Millennium Falcon. If you don't know what the Millennium Falcon is, get out. Although such vehicles are available, however, the game will be planetary based, meaning no space battles, which is, hopefully they'll bring like a big space battle DLC out at some point. I don't care if you have to pay for that, that's just too awesome. But if as the game comes out, there will be no space battles. Sorry. You will be able to suit up as Jedis and Siths. However, up until now, the only heroes, as they're being referred to by DICE, that have been revealed are Darth Vader and Boba Fett. The characters will enter the game differently depending on the game mode, so we're not sure how they will be, how you'll be able to use Darth Vader or Boba Fett in-game. It really depends on the game modes. Pickups such as rocket launchers and things like that will be scattered around the maps. However, they are a one-shot hit-and-miss item, so if you pick up a rocket launcher somewhere on the map and you fire that, once you've taken your shot, that's it, your shot's gone. As of now, the largest game mode confirmed will be a 40-player mode known as Walker Assault. Other modes have been discussed but not revealed, and they are as low as 8 players. So the 40-player mode sounds really cool. It's pretty much we're not going to get a 64-player mode. It's looking like the 40-player will be as good as it gets, or as big as it gets. Hopefully that sounds a little bit more well balanced. Some maps can be a little out of control with the 64-player. On things like Battlefield Hardline. Conquest really just doesn't work with it. I think Conquest, the 64 players, really well work with Battlefield 4, but maybe they've found that 40 player is just a nicer ratio of players for Star Wars Battlefront. So that's more something we'll have to see when it comes out. There will be no single player campaign, but instead a number of so-called missions. Not much is known about these besides the fact that they will be playable offline solo, in split screen with friends, or online with other gamers or other friends. The game seeks to stay true to the original trilogy, and so all non-DLC missions, maps, and game modes will be set during the original trilogy, which means no Clone Wars and no Episode 7 with the game. In saying that, however, that's semi-not true of Episode 7, as the Force Awakens DLC will be available for free. Which, yes, you heard me right, EA are actually giving DLC away for free, and that is the Episode 7 DLC. So this will probably be maybe 2 maps or something like that, maybe a game mode, I'm not really sure. It is free, so it's probably not going to be too big. It might not be something like you see on Battlefield 4, it's like 4 maps and another 2 game modes and another bunch of vehicles and things like that. It might be the case, we don't know, but it'll probably be something like 2 maps, a vehicle, a gun, or something like that. If you pre-order the game, this DLC will be available on December 1st. Otherwise, everyone else will get it for 3 on December 8th, which is fair enough. The DLC will be based on the Battle of Jakku, which is supposedly the opening shot in in the Star Wars Episode 7 teaser trailer. EA have said there will be more than 2 maps per planet and more than 8 maps of different sizes to tailor for different game modes. So that's not for the DLC, that is for the game on its release. So more than 2 maps per planet, and more than 8 maps of different sizes to tailor for different game modes. A pre-order Deluxe Edition is available, and that will include immediate access to Han Solo's blaster, an ion detonator, and MPL ion torpedo, plus 2 exclusive emotes being Ion Shock and Victory. Early access to Episode 7 DLC will be available for any pre-order type, so if you pre-order it even without the Deluxe Edition, you still will get early access to the Episode 7 DLC. Nicholas, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name, Fegreos or something like that. Nicholas, the game's designer, has said, yes, there will be plenty of things to unlock, achieve, and collect. More of this will be revealed at a later date. So that's cool. If you're someone that likes to collect achievements and things like that, you're pretty much well covered. You can play as female characters, such as female rebel soldiers and female stormtroopers. The game seems to only feature 2 armies, the Galactic Empire and the Rebellion, so that's really more towards the fact that there is going to be no Clone Wars or anything like that. It's all going to be the Galactic Empire against the Rebellion. And last but far from least, on launch there will be 4 planets: Hoth, Endor, Tatooine, and Solist. I hope I pronounced that last one correctly. But that's pretty much it. That is everything we know up until now, guys. So the last point, that there will be 4 planets, that will go and coincide with that there will be more than 2 maps per planet. So we'll probably see, I'm guessing, 10 maps. That's my hypothesis as to how many maps there'll be, and they will tailor differently for different game modes. So a lot of awesome news, probably 80% good news. Stuff like the fact that we have 3rd and 1st person split screen being available, the Frostbite 3 engine, meaning probably that walls and crap will be able to be punched through with rocket launchers and things like that. You know, it's just so much good news. A couple of bad news, stuff like Space Battles and Clone Wars not being available. But, you know, hopefully they will be in some sort of DLC for the next couple of years. This is, I believe, a 10-year contract with Lucasfilm, so that this will probably be a series, as in we will probably get more Battlefronts and more Battlefront replicas in the years to come. My guess being that there will be a 2-year gap. Depending on, you know, sort of like Battlefield. But that's everything we know. So I hope you enjoy this video, guys. That is everything we know up until now. If there is anything, any more big news that comes out, make sure you subscribe, and I'll stick a video up straight away for sure. But apart from that, have a good one, guys. TK out. Catch you later. See you later, guys.